Hi there, welcome to Kneppyinvests. Now, even though I think, in my opinion, Cochlear might be a little bit overvalued, and it's probably been a little bit overvalued over the past 10 years, and even though the share price is in a beautiful uptrend as we speak, and it's been a beautiful uptrend for about a year or so, and even though I don't follow the fortunes of this company too closely, whenever a company releases a profit upgrade, I am going to pay attention, particularly if the share price might be breaking out. So in this video, we are going to look at Cochlear's profit upgrade. We're also going to briefly discuss why the share price dived about 6% on the February the 6th. There is reasons behind that. And then we're also going to look at the chart. So let's have a look at the profit upgrade that was released from Cochlear on the 8th of February 2024. Sometimes when a company releases a profit upgrade, they are talking about EBITDA, which is not true profit, or just EBIT, which is better than EBITDA, but not quite as good as net profit. But this is a true profit upgrade because Cochlear are talking about their underlying net profit. Now, previous guidance suggested that profit for financial year 24 was going to be between 355 and 375. Now the company is expecting profit to be between 385 and 400 million dollars, which is a beautiful 26 to 31% increase on financial year 23 and an 8% upgrade from that previous guidance they released in August 2023. They also gave us a revenue update. First half sales revenue increased 25% or 20% in constant currency to $1.1 billion with underlying net profit of $192 million. So things are moving really well for Cochlear. And you probably can see that just in the chart, that the market might have expected a profit upgrade if you just see the valuation of the company and how the price was trending. CEO and President Dig Howard said, Cochlear implant trading conditions have been strong across the first half, with units growing 14%. They have maintained the market share gains made in the financial year 23, and market growth has continued to be robust across both developed and emerging markets. So I'm excited about the potential of emerging markets for Cochlear because that's where they have a very small penetration, and they are trying to increase that penetration, as well as all age segments. And this is something else I'm excited about in regards to this company because I think they could really gain penetration in adults and seniors. The key change to expectations is that we now expect to achieve 10 to 15% growth in our cochlear implant units for financial year 24 compared to the high single-digit growth expected in August. So this is a really good upgrade from Cochlear. And to be honest with you, I was a little bit surprised by the muted reaction from the market. Share price rallied about 5%, but these are really powerful numbers. And one of the reasons why I think the market reaction was a little bit muted or more muted than I thought is because the market was sort of expecting a profit upgrade from Cochlear, and they got exactly that. Now, the market might have been expecting a profit upgrade from the company. However, we have seen quite a few downgrades from brokers since the start of the calendar year. In fact, the most recent downgrade was from UBS on February 6th. So this is from Market Index, an article written by Kerry Sun. And in regards to that UBS downgrade on February 6th, the share price of the company actually dropped 7%, which is quite interesting that people would react to any sort of downgrade from a broker. But it was the third of three downgrades in the past month. The first one was from Baron Joey, who downgraded to neutral from overweight. Then Citi downgraded on January 24 to sell from neutral. And we had this UBS downgraded to sell from neutral 2 days before Cochlear released their profit upgrade. And in fact, the title of this particular article is quite amusing. Cochlear proves brokers wrong, and this financial year 24 guidance shares up 5%. So sometimes just because a broker might downgrade a company doesn't mean you should react, because brokers can be wrong too. Now let's have a look at the daily chart for Cochlear. This goes back to September 2022. And the share price moved into an uptrend for Cochlear around about January, February of 2023. Share price at that point was just above $200. So the share price has increased 50% over the past year, which tells me, even though I thought the company was overvalued back then, you might argue it's even more overvalued right now. And the reason why, or one of the reasons why the share price has rallied significantly over the past year and has moved into a beautiful uptrend is because, firstly, I think the market expected some better than forecast numbers from the company, and they got that with this profit upgrade. And the market expects this sort of growth to continue over the next 5 to 10 years. So the market is getting excited about the future of this company. And maybe it is time now for people like me who are a little bit more skeptical about this company to get excited as well. And the way you change my opinion is to release profit upgrades, and particularly if the change in profit is significant growth from the previous year. That is telling me possibly this company is moving to an increasing growth period. So that is possibly why the share price has moved to an uptrend about 1 year ago, why the share price has increased 50%. Now, the next thing I'm looking for when it comes to the chart right now is the share price getting above $312. Just before the UBS downgrade on the 6th of February, share price got to $312. And then for some reason, there was a little bit of panic in the streets. Share price plunged 7% on the back of that UBS downgrade. So a lot of old shareholders are probably now kicking themselves because the share price has now rallied back up to where it was before that downgrade. Now, I expect there to be a little bit of selling today, and there was a little bit of selling today, because there will be still people out there, investors out there, who saw those downgrades from UBS and Barrenjoey and whoever else it was, and found their opportunity now to sell out. So there would have been a little bit of resistance today, but I think those sort of investors who wanted to sell out more than likely have had their opportunity. And once we get more and more brokers to change their models in regards to valuing Cochlear, and more than likely, instead of downgrades, you might be seeing upgrades from now, because these numbers or this upgrade was impressive. So don't be shocked to see some upgrades in the next few months. And if we do see some upgrades, more than likely, the trend in the share price for Cochlear will continue to be up. That's all I have for this look at Cochlear's profit upgrade the company released on the 8th of February 2024. I am tempted to take a trading position in Cochlear, particularly if the share price gets above 312. In fact, I might just take a put in a sneaky bid based off the expectations that the share price will continue to move in an uptrend from here, just based off the simple fact that this was a profit upgrade and more than likely surprise some participants in the market, particularly those brokers who released a downgrade in the past month or so. Now, if you have any questions about Cochlear, about this upgrade, maybe you use Cochlear products and services, I'd love to hear from you. Leave those thoughts, comments in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I am not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.